Egyptian walking onions, health, spirit, and what science is discovering. Family, today I want to talk about a plant that's growing right here on the land, the Egyptian walking onion. And I'm going to show you the health benefits, the metaphysical meaning, and even what science is discovering about allium vegetables and cancer research. Because this plant is more than food, it's a teaching. Egyptian walking onions are unique because they don't stay where you plant them. They grow, they form new bulbs, and then they literally bend over and plant themselves somewhere else. They walk across the land. They move with purpose. They reposition themselves without waiting for permission. And that alone is a message. But let's start with the physical side. Egyptian walking onions are part of the Allium family, the same family as garlic, onions, leeks, and shallots. And alliums are known for their sulfur compounds, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory properties. They support the immune system, help with circulation, and contain compounds that protect the body from oxidative stress. Now, let me be responsible and clear. There is no evidence that Egyptian walking onions cure cancer. But research does show that allium vegetables may help protect cells, support detoxification enzymes, and slow the growth of certain cells of cancer in lab studies. That doesn't replace medical treatment. It simply means the plants support the body in powerful ways. So physically, they're strong, nutrient dense, protective, supportive. But spiritually, that's where the message deepens. Egyptian walking onions represent movement. They represent divine repositioning. They represent the ability to shift when the environment shifts. They represent wisdom because they only move when the bulb is ready. They teach you not to stay stuck. They teach you not to fear change. They teach you to follow the natural flow of your life instead of resisting it. They also represent generational continuity. One plant becomes many. One bud becomes a lineage. They reproduce without effort. A picture of inheritance and abundance. And they represent resilience. These onions survive storms, heat, cold, drought, and neglect. They don't complain. They don't quit. They just keep moving, keep growing, keep multiplying. That's a spiritual lesson all by itself. So when you look at an Egyptian walking onion, you're not just looking at a plant. You're looking at a pattern, a message, a teaching from the land. A plant that heals the body with its compounds. A plant that strengthens the mind with its resilience. A plant that teaches the spirit how to move when it's time to move. Because the plant that walks teaches the vessel to walk. The plant that shifts teaches the vessel to shift. The plant that survives teaches the vessel how to endure. Egyptian walking onions are a reminder that life is movement, growth is movement, wisdom is movement. And when the spirit says move, you move, just like the plant does.